Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Men in a Tub. That is correct. We are men and we are not in a tub, but this
not tonight.
Still is the
tub.
name. It's our tub. It's our proverbial tub. We live here in this warm water. And as always, I'm Eric.
I'm Kyle. Jeremy.
Trevor.
And our special guest.
I'm Nathan.
Nathan. That's Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
I think the water's kind of tepid.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
We are in different tubs, so I don't know what your water is like.
His tub is in Texas, so it's probably warmer.
Yeah. Much warmer. It's cold here.
It is. It is not really that cold, but, you know. Is it cold here?
That's what people say.
It's kind of cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cold. It is. It really is. There's snow and there's ice and there's things. Do you guys snow in Texas, Nathan?
No.
Oh, okay.
He just laughs at us.
Well, I didn't know. I thought maybe, you know, the climate change thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's affecting things. Right?
Right, yeah.
That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, you got some storms that freeze things instantly.
Yeah.
Is that so?
That's how the dinosaurs died.
Nathan was trying to explain.
I don't think I was.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't think you're saying
Yeah. Nathan was not trying to explain. So, this is episode 327. We are here with the 27th episode of season 3. We are glad that you have all joined us.
Very glad.
We are visiting the home of your ears, where your ears take in substance, audio substance. If you're watching us on the YouTube or live right now on Twitch, your eyes are also partaking in the feast.
Yeah.
And
tasty.
We're having a good time. A better time than most. If you're here, at least you're family. You're part of us.
Mm-hmm.
We're jiving. We're juking.
No juking.
No.
Is there a reason I can't hear you anymore?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I accidentally
Nathan.
clicked a button that muted you, or muted us to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. So we're having a good time. Anyways, if you're joining us for the first time, we'd like to thank you for watching or listening or whatever you're doing to us.
However you like your social medias.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, and all that stuff. You know, you can subscribe to Twitter and
Facebook.
You can like on the YouTubes.
If you're eye feasting, there's a whole bunch of ways
there's
you can.
things you can send us
down here at the
emails.
bottom.
You can.
Yeah, we like those emails.
Yeah.
We try to go over them every week if we've got them.
You can do a lot of things. You can. What else do we got out there? We got the
Subscribe on iTunes.
iTunes,
Snapchat. I'm sure that's out there.
Instagram. You know what I was thinking about? We don't have a Tumblr. We should have a Tumblr.
What's
where
that other
people
one? The Imager.
can submit
Is that a thing?
anonymous questions to us, and we can answer them. I
Yeah.
think that would be fun.
Men in a tumbler.
Men in a Tumblr.
Men in a Tumblr.
I wonder if that's available.
I like that.
Probably is grossly inappropriate, but we will use it anyways.
Yeah, why not?
We're going to do everything we can.
Men in a Tumblr.
Conquer these social meteors.
We got your hot Tumblr questions right here. All anonymous.
I think that's going to be a spin-off just for you.
Men in a Tumblr. How many men can you fit in your Tumblr? Bum bum.
Yeah.
Is it like
our
a-
theme.
Yeah, that
I don't know. I've never tried to fit any men in a tumbler.
Can that be the whole theme song for
Is
that
it like
podcast?
Is it like a rock tumbler?
A what?
It's like
A rock tumbler. It's a
Yeah.
thing you put rocks in to
It's-
polish them up.
No.
It's because all of us become polished gems.
No, because they have the.
Oh my gosh.
What other tumblers are there?
Actually, our stories are all polished gems.
There's the Tumblr Batman.
Oh yeah, the Batmobile thing is like a tumbler, and then isn't there like a tumbler?
It's a
that's
glass.
Like glass or
Yeah,
something.
for
that's
alcohol.
right,
Yeah.
That could be. There you go. Men in a tumbler.
Little
that,
men.
that
Tumbler.
makes sense.
Little
Yeah,
man.
on the rocks.
Yeah, that makes plenty of
Jeremy,
sense.
No,
Jeremy, you can't find happiness at the bottom of a tumbler.
Yes,
no,
it's true.
it's
only a worm.
normally
That's
in the
cute.
middle.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Touche.
No one's happy when it's over.
That's possibly true.
That is
Maybe.
true.
Yeah. So we are in Omaha, and
It's been cold.
and it's been cold. We've had snow. People are driving crazy and sliding into things and each other, and you got to add about at least 20 minutes on your commute.
Or
but-
you just choose to work from home if you have that opportunity.
Sure.
I did that yesterday.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Well, I kinda
heard
worked.
you did. You worked real hard yesterday.
I did. There was lots of things to do.
Yep.
This
It was-
this
there was some
curse
en-
that Eric has
There was
laid on all
engineering.
of us.
No, I was doing some serious engineering.
Yep. Engineering.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What was it?
what's that?
Was it genetic engineering?
There was some of that. There
Yeah.
was some
Too
of
much
that.
information, I think.
There was a lot of genetic
Yeah.
engineering.
Yeah.
Did you produce con?
No, I did not.
If you didn't produce con, then you failed at genetic engineering. We mastered that in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll work on that.
Figure it out, man.
Figure it out. Get your act together.
I'm sure it's on the
Jeremy.
internet somewhere, so I'll do some research for next week
You're you've shamed us all.
because I didn't produce con.
Yeah. So what's everybody been doing? Anything exciting? Anybody see any movies or watch any cool TV shows or play any video games? Or Nathan's clicking on something over there on his computer a lot. What are you clicking? Are you dropping things on there? Are you playing with the battery?
I was getting the agenda up so I could see it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
the clicky,
it's clicking.
clicky of his keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Clickety clack clack.
Anyone?
I've been watching Fargo. I'm way late to the game.
The new Fargo, right? Not the
1992
old Fargo.
No, the
old
classic.
Fargo.
Season 2 of the television show.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I know
There was a
you've watched
reboot,
it,
though,
Eric.
right? Of the television show, right?
There was
No.
never a TV show.
What?
Okay. Nathan, you gotta stop clicking. it's like really invasive in my ears.
Or mute before clicking.
Yeah, it's really clicky. Fargo, yeah, the TV show.
The TV show.
It's good.
It's very good.
Second season was really good. And
I've got one episode left.
okay.
I got delayed basically because
Yeah.
my wife wanted to watch it and then she kind of decided that she didn't. So by that time I had them all stacked up, and just finally this week have decided to kind of binge watch them. And it's fantastic. It's probably one of the best shows I think on TV that you can get in a regular cable package. I don't know. I mean, I think it's right up there with The Walking Dead and Breaking Better Call Saul. I mean, Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
It's right in that same
I
category.
wouldn't say the first season was by a long shot, but I feel like this second season they've gotten much better at it. Like
the
I feel
story
like,
is so much better.
Yeah, that just even the cinematography of it all is greatly improved. Everything just, I don't know, but yeah, it's a fun show. You should watch it if you haven't.
Yeah,
it's good.
it's very good.
We're gonna
Didn't-
shame you here into watching it.
Didn't the new X-Files start this week?
Yeah, I heard that
It
was terrible.
starts on.
Well, the old one was terrible too.
It starts this week.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe people just
Maybe there's
remember
people
it.
out
People
there.
just remember it fondly or something like that. I don't know, but yeah.
It was horrible the first time, in my opinion.
I never watched it. People liked it though. There was a lot of fans
Oh, it had a
of it
fan
and stuff.
following for sure.
Yeah.
It spawned 2 movies in theaters.
Well, did anybody see those movies?
I did. I saw one of them.
No.
I didn't really watch the TV show a whole lot, but
I didn't either.
I liked it when I saw it, but it's not like I ever followed it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
It was one of those like every single episode was the exact same thing.
Anybody else do anything?
I went and saw The Revenant.
What?
I really
Was there anything done with bears?
Was there a lot of bear rape, as we were told by the internet.
It was the whole movie.
The whole movie.
I thought there was no.
Oh,
No, they clarified there was no rape by a bear,
Oh.
but it doesn't mean that there wasn't rape elsewhere, right?
Yeah.
You're not getting. Don't give anything away. Don't give
I
it away.
won't give anything.
Don't give it
away.
away.
But,
All right.
Yeah, you signed a non-disclosure
yeah,
agreement.
yeah, like with the Division. No,
We don't want any spoilers.
no, it was really good. It was very intense, as you probably would expect.
It's because it's
He
outside.
camped in tents.
I was making the same joke.
Yeah, I know. That was funny. That's
Moving
the
on.
only thing I can hear when someone says that word.
I know, me too.
I'm like,
I have
oh,
that
you went
problem.
camping.
I think it's once you have children,
Yeah.
it's just like you get instant dad jokes just stuck in your head. You're just like,
See, I think
Oh, that's intense.
see, I
just
I
happens.
just heard it because of that one guy that you and I used to work with.
oh
and
yeah,
how he made that joke
mm-hmm.
about
just
his
happens
camping
to you.
trip.
Yeah, it's intense.
It was
Oh.
intense.
All camping trips are intense.
That, by the way, Kyle, that is the joke.
Yeah, that is the joke.
Yeah, that's the official joke.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So was it good? Just give us like a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways.
A verbal thumbs.
It was a thumbs up. I mean,
Okay.
it was.
2.
You don't sound too
2 or 1.
enthusiastic.
It sounds like
about
a
it.
half a thumb.
I thought
like,
it was a good
nah.
movie. I didn't think it was like anything extraordinary, really.
Yeah.
What does it
I mean,
take to be extraordinary, Trevor?
Okay.
Han Solo?
Han
Yes.
Solo makes it
Obviously.
extraordinary.
Okay.
Obviously.
I think a lot of the camera work was okay. The camera work was what it made it like anything above what it made it. The camera work was extraordinary. However, like the movie in and of itself, the story or whatever, and it was all right. But I mean, like, yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah, it was just based on a true story. No big.
I just.
Yeah, that guy's life was boring.
I mean, it was crazy.
He
but
palled
I mean,
around with some bears.
Who'd you see it with? Did you see it by yourself?
I saw it with my cousin.
Oh, okay,
So-
cool.
Did they enjoy the movie?
Did they like the movie?
Yeah, they liked it.
Okay. Well, I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Me too.
It was very good. I mean, if you enjoy.
It has an
movies,
81% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You should go. I mean,
Why do I know that? I don't know. It's not
I wasn't
important
saying it was,
information.
like bad or anything. I just.
But it
said
wasn't Star Wars.
I mean, definitely. I mean, nothing is Star Wars. So.
Other than Star Wars.
You're trailing off there,
Obviously.
Trevor.
No, I just thought. I mean, it was very entertaining. It was very interesting and very pretty to look at. But I mean, like as far as like story or whatever. I mean, it was.
Just kind of boring to draw you in.
Oh, it wasn't that it was boring. It was okay. This is my thing here. It was good, not great. I mean, it was very enjoyable. I will get it. I will watch it many times.
You'll watch it more than once?
I don't know, as many times as one watches a Blu-ray or a DVD.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
That's pretty good.
So I mean, I don't know. It was good. It was like a solid 8. I would say.
8 out of 10. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Or
8 out of 10
or
by Trevor.
8.3
It has-
if it's a 10-point scale for Rotten Tomatoes.
8 out of 9.3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to get around to going and seeing The Hateful Eight.
Yeah, I want to see that
I
too.
really wanna see
I
that.
do.
This is the first time I have not like just made it instantly to a Quentin Tarantino film, and I feel kind of bad about it. But
So are we
We
going
should
this weekend?
rectify
We should
that.
just do that.
yeah, I wish.
What do you think,
so,
Nathan? Can you make it up for that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
you know, I
that wasn't even remotely optimistic.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know, Eric, I picked something up on the way here, and I left it in the other room.
Oh,
So,
you should.
I should go get that.
Yeah, you
while
should.
yeah.
Let's talk
Go
without
get
Jeremy. So
Finally.
bye, Jeremy. It's good to.
So my family and I went to see a movie.
What movie?
Oh, we saw Bridge of Spies with Tom Hanks.
Oh,
I wanna
how was
see
that?
I really want to.
That was a good movie.
I heard it was pretty good.
But what I wanted to talk about was there was a guy on the other side of the theater
Uh huh.
from where we were, and he was just sitting by himself. I think he had a cane even. And about halfway through the movie, we just hear snoring sounds coming from him.
Oh boy.
That's pretty funny.
And
Go ahead.
afterwards we got into a long debate about it, and my sister is convinced that he was actually awake and was just clearing his throat.
Oh, okay. That could be.
So I'm really interested in seeing that movie. I think mostly because I saw that there were 3 writers in it, and 2 of them were the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it's not. I mean, it's not a Coen Brothers movie because I think it's
Spielberg
directed by
movie.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
But I mean, for everything that they have done, I don't know. I love the Coen Brothers, and so I think that probably would add a.
Talking about funny stories in a movie theater, my wife and I went to see a movie. I don't even remember what movie it was. This was quite a few years ago. And
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
We heard these noises that sounded like Tupperware, and it was like this like pop pop sounding, and we looked down like maybe 2 rows in front of us. This couple had like brought these weird salads with them into the
Like in a plastic.
yeah, like a Tupperware thing.
Like they stopped at the grocery store. And
No,
picked them
like
up, or
from
like,
home, like
that's
like
even
Tupperware,
better.
Tupperware, not grocery store. Tupperware, like home, the blue lid with the plastic clear thing.
Wow.
And they had dressing. They were like putting this stinky, like garlicky smelling dressing
That's
on
hilarious.
it. And then they closed it and shook it to shake the dressing on it. And then they pulled out and they're eating it. And they're just like, we're trying to watch a movie and it smells like garlic.
See,
and
here's
these
the
people are
sad
eating
part
a
about
salad.
it. You don't even remember what movie it was, do you?
No, I don't.
You only remember the salad.
Yeah, it just makes the movie going experience. Like I loved the theater experience. I romanticize the idea of going to a theater and seeing a movie and like being part of this with a group of people, but people tend to ruin that experience for me. I mean, just I don't know why. I think I talked to Trevor about this one time, and I think we just came to the conclusion that I'm a jerk. But it's just like people laugh at the stupidest things, and I'm just like, this isn't funny. You're ruining it for me. Like every Avengers movie I've gone to, people laugh at every dumb joke in that thing, and then it's not just like a chuckle, like, huh, that's funny, but it's just like belly laughs. People are dying over like some catty remark that Captain America said. There's something Captain America said that funny thing to my Iron Man that I like. I like that guy in the suit, and he said it's funny, and they just laugh, and I'm just like, this isn't funny. This
It was
isn't
supposed
funny.
to be something to just like maybe make you smile or something,
Yeah,
not something to make you laugh out loud like it's the funniest thing ever.
The problem is I just like immediately hate the movie at that point. I'm just like, I just hate this movie now. I don't even want to watch it.
So I got a story. So I will say there was one time in college that I lived up in Minneapolis, and there was a little indie theater, kind of like what the Dundee was here before they closed it.
Which
but
someone, by the way, bought that and is going to bring it back to its former glory.
there you go.
Grandeur.
I
think
hope
they
so.
said
I hope they
grandeur,
do. I
but
hope
I don't
they
know
do.
what former glory. Our idea of their former glory is much different than probably what it was like when it was built.
Watching people walk out of the
I
Tim
liked-
and Eric $1 billion movie.
That
Yeah,
was
why are you
amazing.
people walking
What
out
was
of this
wrong with
brilliant movie? They don't like watching
Was
children
it the
explode.
seat
Don't
that
like
the spring
taquitos.
is sticking out, or the sticky floor? No.
I love that place.
But this was an indie theater that had been redone. It had like little fake clouds on the side for the lighting, and it was
Yeah.
like this really cool kind of experience. Well, so I went there and watched Titanic. Right, it had already been out for a while. We watched it, and so I wasn't there to really see the movie necessarily as much as it was like, hey, this is a really cool theater. Come check it out. And this is like downtown Minneapolis.
Lights will be shining.
So, there's people with cell phones and everything else. But it was hilarious because everyone, it was like this community-like thing where they would talk back to the movie constantly. So it'd be this one lady be like, oh, no, he didn't, and all this different stuff. And like, he's going to die. And there's all these different, and it was
Wait,
like,
that was happening during
during the movie, like the whole
This was in
crowd.
1997 when Titanic came out?
No. This was a couple years later. So it was
like
'cause
a
it was
re-release?
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Because it was
okay.
like this
Did they
indie
release it?
theater only
Yeah.
did like movies that were out on DVD kind of thing.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, it was like everyone had already seen the movie before, right? So
That makes it a little more tolerable. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like
it was
opening
hilarious.
night,
I
people are-
enjoyed the movie more because I was laughing at everyone in the theater being crazy.
Well, I saw that they were at Alamo here. They were doing like a quote along with Pulp Fiction
Oh,
a
that
week
would've
or
been
two
fun.
ago.
That would have been fun. That would have
Yeah.
been good.
My other favorite movie experience was, I think I've told this story probably privately before, but I've never shared it on here, is a good friend of mine. I'm going to name him Bryant. I don't know if you ever watched this,
You
but
better be listening.
he used to be on this
Season
show.
1, yeah.
We
used
should
to-
bring him back as a
Yeah,
guest
he
sometime.
should come by. It would be fun. But he was on season 1. Anyways, we went to, I can't remember the name of that movie either, but it was some campy kind of horror movie that we went to, and we're sitting there watching it, and there was this kind of tense moment, and then like whatever happened, I don't know, but like a lot of people in the room started laughing because it was just, I think you sometimes you laugh because you're nervous or because you're tense, or in this movie's case it was just kind of campy and it was funny, so people laughed. But there was this kid next to us who I didn't realize it earlier, but afterwards I noticed he was just super stressed out. This movie was stressing him out. Like he was super scared and like kind of freaking out. And
Was it Trevor?
No. It might have been. Maybe it was. But he was just like, he was taking everything so seriously. And so when people started laughing at this moment, he got so upset with the room that he was like very audibly just be like, stop laughing! Stop laughing! Just stop laughing, guys! Stop it!
That's
like,
fun.
and
That
I
would
don't
make
know.
everyone laugh more.
I know, and so we were trying not to laugh at him, and like till this day, when something like that happens, I just have to like yell it, like stop laughing! Like it just makes me laugh. So, anyways, Jeremy, you brought us presents.
I did.
Nathan, you
sorry,
didn't get
Nathan,
one.
you may
Sorry.
have to go to your local convenience store that has odd things and pick one of these up. But
Because we were picking up beverages before we came here. There's a little like local gas station-y thing in the old market of Omaha downtown area.
Cubbies?
The Cubbies.
Yeah.
so
grocery
I
store.
I thought these would be great for us. No, they're not alcoholic. I don't think so. But they're called Mr. Q Cumber.
I wonder if I can get this
Sparkling
on the guest
cucumber
cam. Here,
beverage.
give me one. Let me put it up here. We'll get this on the close-up there.
Whoa.
So I thought, hey, we should all share. We
Ooh,
should all
that's a nice
share.
shot.
There we go. Now
That's
I got
a
it.
real nice shot there.
It focused in. Autofocus is
So
I
amazing.
really like that camera. I'm glad I bought one.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's 7 fluid ounces.
Oh, yeah.
All natural, Mr. Q Cumber, sparkling cucumber beverage.
Okay.
As long as it's not a
So,
cucumber batch.
It's a cucumber.
So it's just
soda.
cucumber-flavored sparkling water.
Yeah, it's a cucumber soda.
All right, so I'm going to get this in the mic. I'm going to try to open
Get
it
this
and hear the
poppin'.
sound. Here we go.
Oh man.
Quiet. Oh, there we go.
That was really nice.
All right.
Ooh, it's a little bit got that.
It
smokiness
smells
Mine's like super
like
sharp.
a cucumber.
going. Oh my goodness! It smells exactly like a
It
cucumber.
smells like someone like had
It's like a
cucum-
fresh one right out of the
It's like
garden.
there's just a
It's a fresh
cucumber right here in a bottle.
it's
It's
like
about the right size for a cucumber.
okay. Let's bottoms up.
Bottoms
fellas.
up.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Hey, hold on a second.
Oh, it's
Trevor
Hey,
can't
oh
open
my
his.
goodness.
It's sweet.
That is the best
It's
soda I've ever
sweet.
had in my entire
That's
life.
kind of cool.
It's good. It's sweet and it's
That-
good.
You
It
gotta
tastes
get.
like
You
and
gotta.
it's got a little bit of a weird cucumber
taste.
aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's like I go
Okay,
through
that's
it.
actually really good. It's
I-
like that cucumber water that sometimes restaurants.
What was
have.
that, Trevor?
It's
Go
like an
ahead.
initial taste. I'm just like, oh, and then I'm like, oh. And then
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's weird. That is the weirdest.
Trevor doesn't like it, but he's
I do
he's
like
thinking
it.
about it.
I do
But
like
it
it.
smells
I think, but
exactly like a cucumber.
Yeah, it tastes like a sweet cucumber. I've never I guess a sweet pickle
I've
maybe.
never seen this before.
I don't know if I can get it focusing.
This is kind of. I'm pleasantly.
It's cane sugar.
I'll admit, I kind of hoped they were horrible, but.
He wanted to play a dirty prank, and it turned out to be an amazing,
but these are really
amazing little find.
It's a
Mr.
tasty beverage.
Cucumber is pretty good.
It's
They
yeah.
They should have called those Cuca-Colas.
Cuca-Colas. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I did not expect the sweetness. When
I
I saw
didn't either.
sparkling, I just figured it'd be like carbonated water
Well,
and
it's
cucumber.
almost-
I
got,
do
like-
like cucumber water, but
it's like very juicy too. It like tastes like a very fresh cucumber too. Mm-hmm. And it's like got that nice like, I don't know, like almost citrusy.
Would you
like,
would you say they captured the essence of the cucumber?
Yes, quite.
How's the body?
Yeah. It's got a good body. Anyways, yeah, too much Minecraft. I feel like the villagers.
anyway, enjoy your enjoy your beverage.
I'm gonna enjoy this the rest of the evening. I'm gonna take it in.
He's gonna nurse it.
I'm gonna nurse this cucumber soda. Oh wow!
That's pleasant.
That is pleasant. I
Thank
didn't-
you, Jeremy.
You're
Thank,
welcome.
Yeah,
thank
you're
you for
welcome.
the
Thank
gift.
you.
Let's ship one to Nathan. And
Yeah. Let's ship one to him.
Drink it
but
next week.
we'll for
Yeah,
now.
I mean
though,
the shipping would be 10 times the price, but
What's this other thing here? Trevor saw a trailer
Oh, you saw the Warcraft. I saw that too, but I saw that at Star Wars.
I don't know if I actually saw it there, but I thought it might be an interesting topic. Everybody's seen the Warcraft trailer, right?
Oh man,
I have.
Unfortunately, yes.
That's what I was.
kind of look like some poo poo.
It looks horrible.
The CG
It's Warcraft.
looks
I mean, come
terrible.
on.
It looks like it looks like 2010 CG. No,
Well-
but I mean it just doesn't look like it's that good of quality.
Oh yeah, and it's just like there's one thing I found very interesting though, and that was like there are several like points where the orcs, who are CG, and the humans of course aren't, but like they kind of stand there and it looks like an RPG. You know, it looks like you're going into dialogue with these characters, and they just they stand very like kind of like shoulders very like spread out and just very kind of T-posy. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's just like it just weirds me out. I'm just like, is this because it's a video game?
Yeah. Like Doom when they had to have the first person camera angles
Yeah.
in that movie.
That was the one with The Rock, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
don't
didn't
even remember if I've
watch it. I just saw the trailers and noticed.
I think I've
that
seen
they-
it. I think I've seen it passing in like on TV or something. It didn't look like it was very good.
Oh.
I did not stay on the channel for long.
I saw it on FX for like 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
then I just got bored.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is boring.
Actually, I think it was the sequel. Did they make a sequel?
I don't
Did they?
think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know.
Doom 2. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're watching Postal.
Yeah, I honestly, I mean, I when I heard that they were doing a movie, I mean, I don't play World of Warcraft at all.
Yeah, you do.
Not
No,
anymore.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
Not
don't.
since you broke the addiction.
Well, I mean, your wife
I mean,
kind of said
let's-
you could have had to stop. So
Let's be honest. I can't even finish. I still haven't even finished Fallout 4. We know that I don't have a problem. I have a problem with actually playing games sometimes. But no, I guess I kind of thought, okay, maybe it'll be a movie that would be all right. But then I should have just remembered that it was a movie based on a video game, and they usually are not very good.
That's why it's just like I heard they're making that Assassin's Creed movie, and that actually just
It's got Michael Fassbender in it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the reason that I'm like, okay, this might actually
Yeah.
work.
I actually like I first heard it and I was like, that sounds stupid. Why would you ever do that? And then I actually saw the pictures and I was like, wow, that actually I don't know, just like that something about seeing the characters. And the
Michael
costumes, it's just
Fassbender
like-
is awesome.
Who's gonna play Desmond though? That's what I want to know.
Well, maybe it doesn't focus on Desmond. I don't know.
It better. Desmond is the only story that matters. Then they killed him off like a bunch of jerks.
Hey, spoilers.
Oh, come
man,
on! If you haven't
come on.
if you haven't played the worst Assassin's Creed yet, it's your own fault.
Which one was the worst?
Fourth. That's when
Oh, that's right. That's right. No, yeah.
that was a while.
I
ago.
wouldn't say it was the worst.
Was that the
I-
one,
I
the
enjoyed the
American
gameplay.
Revolution?
Okay, Unity was the worst. The second worst.
Unity was the worst for sure.
Okay, but the fourth one, yeah, that was the American Revolution one.
I enjoyed that one.
It was
That was the
poo-poo.
first one that I think that I really got into.
I
but I-
enjoyed the gameplay. but-
Ugh.
I think it's because I think it had to do more with the time period.
Brotherhood was cool.
Oh, Brotherhood, I think, was probably the one I enjoyed most.
You could like call assassins in to help you. That was
well,
cool.
and Brotherhood felt like it had the most tactical like options. I felt like it constantly had like all these.
There,
You could go with like any different weapon. it
yeah,
was like-
I think the problem with 4 was there was so much ramp up to the story. It was just like I don't care
Yeah.
about this angsty Native American kid who
See,
just is like.
I was excited about him because I thought he might be an interesting character.
But he
was-
wasn't.
he was so whiny. I was just like, shut up.
You
And
big
it was incredibly
baby.
slow
Yeah.
getting into it.
And just that's the worst thing. I did not like that
Well,
one.
and then it was funny because I actually completed things obviously not in the order they wanted me to because like his mentor dies. I mean, obviously
Spoiler! Come on,
Oh my goodness!
his mentor dies,
I
but
just-
like I completed the story beforehand, so I was like, where's his mentor?
Oh.
But then there's like his mentor dies like in the side quest or whatever, and so I completed that. I was like, oh, well that explains that.
You were playing the Quentin Tarantino cut of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would love to see Quentin Tarantino's take on Assassin's Creed. That would be good.
I saw something this week that
I'd love to
he's.
see.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Nathan.
I'd love to see Tarantino direct a video game. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. It might be a little disjointed, but it could be fun.
What if Kojima and Tarantino
Oh
teamed up?
gosh,
Oh my
what a
God.
crazy mess!
Well, for one, it would never be finished.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that would be weird. Really
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
I would play it.
I think if Kojima's partnering with Sony mainly right now. I think if he wasn't partnering with Sony, that would be more possible. But
Yeah, he's
I don't
doing.
think-
I saw something about him doing kind of a. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not stealing a story from anybody, but he's doing like a kind of a tour with one of the Sony infrastructure designers or whatever for the PlayStation 4. They're doing kind of a tech tour,
yeah, I saw
trying to find new tech, new
and
software.
I was trying to figure out where to put this in. But yeah, I saw he tweeted he was with the Sucker Punch people, so I didn't know.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't really follow what he was doing. So
yeah, they were going around
Is
to
that
different.
like that movie?
They were going
about
to
girls.
They were going around to different
Very not that
companies to like check out like the tech that they were running on the PlayStation 4 to see like what it was capable of and stuff. So I think he's pretty much going around and like stealing other people's stuff. No,
hey, whatever. I guess
whatever it takes.
You're like, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna make it better, or at least weirder.
So can I put this recorder in the bathroom? I'd like to put a microphone in your toilet. So yeah. Anyways, should we get into some stories?
Yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say with Tarantino, I saw that he had said that all of his movies do kind of take place in the same universe, and that there's like two universes. One was like things are all kind of working together, and then the other one is like what the movies would be in that universe or something.
Oh really?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of an interconnection.
Go ahead, Nathan.
Yeah, so I think this is how it goes. Kill Bill and
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Reservoir Dogs. No.
Oh.
No. Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, I think True Romance, and gosh, I can't think of what the other
Django?
ones are, but those constitute like the real world,
Jackie Brown.
and then the more style. I think Jackie Brown's often its own little thing. Like he doesn't even consider it a part of either one.
Okay.
I don't know why that's the exception. And then stuff like Kill Bill or Inglourious Bastards is a movie within that universe.
Like those are the
Aw. Is what
movies
Kyle
that
was
those
trying to
people would watch.
That makes me sad if Inglourious
Yeah.
Bastards isn't the real life.
Well, it's obviously that would make
Version
sense
of
because
his-
that's like an alternate history telling of history, like
Right.
So
if that
would
was
make
like
sense.
his own universe was that, and then
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that makes sense that that's a movie in this world because it's like an alternate telling of of the actual history of how Hitler was murdered and things.
Spoiler.
Well, we're full of them tonight.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that's probably maybe his best work. Like I
Yeah.
mean, it's just I mean, Pulp Fiction is great, but I feel like just overall him kind of shining at his brightest in Inglourious Bastards is.
Tarantino didn't make The Shining.
Oh, sorry. Well, hey, Metal Geek, what's up? Metal Geek's on. He wants to know what was in the black suitcase. We've had this discussion on Twitter a little bit. I think Nathan live tweeted the movie, and we tried to figure that out. I don't know. There's a lot of theories about.
Didn't Community finally shed light on that?
I don't. Not
No, the suitcase shone light on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Marcellus's soul, right? I mean,
No.
I think no.
That's so ludicrous.
Okay.
It has literally nothing backing it up.
It's maybe a block of gold or a brick of gold or something like that.
According to the script, it was diamonds, but Tarantino has said it's whatever you want it to be.
So there is something in the script that's like, yeah, this thing is full of diamonds.
Yeah, but he opted to not go that way because he had just done diamonds in Reservoir Dogs.
So he's like, we'll just make it this mysterious, glowy thing.
It was more like, we'll just not show it, and then somebody was like, hey, let's put a light bulb in there, and suddenly it became this mystical thing, and everyone was awed by it.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of want to know. You want to know what it is. I don't know. I still want to know.
I want to know.
I want to believe.
But I also want to know what's in the box.
Yeah.
Even though I know what's in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, man?
Oh, that movie's good. 7. Go watch 7 if you haven't seen 7. See
I've
that movie.
seen 7.
Oh, Nathan.
Oh, go see it. We
Are you
watched it.
kidding me?
I know 6. I know 6 is afraid of it.
But
No,
No,
7
the
is
movie is fantastic.
7 is probably my favorite film of all time.
is it really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seven is a great movie. It's disturbing on many levels, but it's also very, very
I
good.
saw Sallow. I think I can handle 7.
Okay, well, yeah, and compared to
Seven?
Sallow, then yeah.
All right,
you're-
Nathan, that's your next live tweet.
What,
all right?
Sallow or
No,
Seven?
7. Not
No,
Sallow.
Don't live
Seven.
tweet
Sallow
Sallow.
again.
Don't even Google Sallow. Like, don't.
Oh,
Like,
Everyone's doing that right now.
I know.
You have piqued my curiosity.
Oh, don't.
I have to. I don't know. I don't know if I can entirely agree with Metal Geek on Django being
Django
the
is
favorite.
so
Django
great.
is
It's good.
so
It's really good.
oh, that's a good movie.
Django is so good, but I still think that Inglourious Bastards
I feel like
kind of
in-
edges it out for me. I think that's
Well,
just,
I mean, Django's really good. I
By
think
a
that
hair.
I think Inglourious Bastard just kind of encompasses all of Tarantino's really, I don't know, his gifting in making films. Like I feel like it just kind of showcases all of those things like in a
Well, I mean,
really
when
neat way.
when you realize that opening scene in that farmhouse was like the first 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
And you aren't sitting there like, okay,
Oh,
this
okay,
is,
those-
this is-
and it's
yeah.
a lot of just dialogue. But that's the thing is that guy, he can either write the worst dialogue like he does in Death Proof, which that movie, I mean, I know it was supposed to be like campy, but yeah, anyways, we won't get there. But or he can just write this dialogue that just sucks you in, and you're just like, you just are like stressed out on the edge of your seat or whatever. But it's really good.
I still we need to go. Let's do that sometime
Yeah. But
soon.
do you-
see the Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
I really want to see it, and
Yeah.
plus it's got Walton Goggins, who I
Yep.
love since Justified.
Yeah.
So
Do you think there'll be anywhere near the cult following though to Inglourious Bastards as there is to Pulp Fiction?
no.
No, I mean, not at this point.
I mean, they're
No,
different.
You can't get close.
Yeah, they're
No.
different style. I mean, some of it is just the stylization of it that's so different. I don't know. I
And-
think that the content and the story of it too is more approachable for everybody than than Pulp Fiction. I don't think there's as many people that would look at Pulp Fiction the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think a lot of Pulp Fiction's following has to do with when it came out, because it was just so revolutionary.
Yeah. It was just there wasn't anything like it at the time.
Yeah.
Trevor, your thoughts?
I've never seen a Tarantino movie.
I know we need to
What?
remedy this.
Trevor's the new me!
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Why?
Because we haven't had
never
a
have.
Is he
marathon
not
movie
like
night
not
in a while.
approved or something?
Well,
Trevor
when
just
I
Like
Approved.
against a religion or something?
I just never got around to seeing them.
We're gonna have to fix that.
That's
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's the next movie marathon that we do.
We're gonna do it.
man.
We're gonna watch every one.
I'm sure you throw in From Dusk Till Dawn in there.
No,
If you want me to hate
Why
some of
not?
them, then you should show me all of them at once.
no, not From Dusk Till Dawn, because that one's not. I don't consider that a Tarantino movie. I mean, I know he helped write it, but that was
That's
about it.
Yeah, I don't think that's
But True Romance he wrote, but he didn't direct that one either.
his 8 movies are the ones that are considered written and directed by him, right? Because they've been advertising
got
the Hateful Eight as his
Reservoir
8th.
Dogs,
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction,
Mm-hmm.
Jackie Brown. You've got Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Inglourious Bastards, Django, and now Hateful Eight, right? That's all 8 of them, right?
That was 7.
That
I
is
thought.
correct.
What was that 8?
Yes.
Did you Kill Bill as 2, 1 and 2?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
There you
Hateful
go.
Eight.
I think the only ones I haven't seen are Jackie Brown and the Kill Bills. I've seen parts of them, but I've never I've come across it after it's already started, so I've not
Jackie Brown's my
watched
least favorite of all
I
of
haven't,
his movies.
I haven't seen Jackie Brown or Inglourious Bastards yet.
Oh my gosh, you got to see Inglourious Bastards.
I know, I'm deeply ashamed.
All right, so Nathan, it's still 7 is your next one, and then Inglourious Bastards.
So I think if you watch his movies right now, like as they are, if we picked like 3 for you to watch, I think that Pulp Fiction kind of just encapsulates his original movie making style. It kind of like Jackie Brown and Reservoir Dogs. It kind of has some of that in there, and so you could watch that one, and then you got to watch Inglourious Bastards, And
I gotta agree with Metal Geek too on that. The pub scene in Inglourious Basterds.
Oh yeah, it is really good.
Yeah.
All the scenes, really. That movie. All the scenes.
And Django, I think, might be in there. I don't know. Kill Bill is really good, but since it is like 2 movies and you kind of need to watch them both. Like, I don't know. That could be.
Those kind of have a little bit of a cult following though too. That's interesting.
They are really good. Kill Bill is great.
I think some of the cult following with those is just because of the style and.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. What was it? Nathan's raising his hand. Yes.
I was just wondering, does Death Proof count as one of his 8 movies?
Oh, that's true.
That would make the Kill Bills 1 movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it does. I don't know. Maybe it is. He did write and direct it, so it kind of has to be. So maybe, because I think Kill Bill was going to be released as 1 movie, but it was so long he decided to cut it into 2.
That could be.
I think the studio forced him to cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, Death Proof
Studios.
I mean, that was part of that Grindhouse thing where they put Jeremy, I think you saw that with me, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
It was Planet Terror. Yeah, Planet Terror. That was Rodriguez.
Yeah, when
And
they
that-
did their Grindhouse.
That was so much better than Death Proof that I think it just was really hard to. I mean, that might have been part of the problem, but it's just not a great
Did we
movie.
watch that at that old theater too?
No, we saw that at
was,
like
yeah, you're
an
right.
AMC or
Yeah.
something.
Isn't that the
Okay.
one that they spun out the Machete movies from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Planet Terror. Yeah.
I never
Okay.
saw
No, it was a trailer
That
because
was
they made a
the-
bunch
right,
of
right,
fake
right, right.
trailers.
That was like the last of. There was like 3, right? And I think that was the 3rd trailer, the last trailer.
Yeah.
And it like blew everyone away. Like,
Yeah.
oh my! Like I think we looked at each other and said, "I would go see that movie."
Yeah, and yet I've still never seen Machete.
That's so funny.
Okay, we really
I
got to
saw
go.
him in Spy Kids.
Well,
There
that's
you go.
good. He's a cool dude. What's his name? Danny Trejo.
Yeah, I saw his head on a
Trejo.
turtle once.
So Trevor,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got stories. Let's do it.
Poe's getting his own comic. Huh? This cucumber water's kind of wearing on me a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm enjoying this.
I'm still digging it.
I'm not.
Jeremy's almost
I'm
done.
losing
like it.
I'm losing my enjoyment for it a little bit.
It's making me feel weird.
Sweet pickles.
Oh, that was what I put in yours.
Trevor's drunk.
all that cucumber water.
Oh, cucumber water.
Sweet cucumber water.
Oh, so sweet.
There's no way I'm spitting that out.
All right.
Oh yeah. So Poe Dameron's getting his own comic, which
Whoa, watch your language.
Poe Dameron. But yeah, so I mean, if you're like me and really like that character, I'm excited
I
to see
hated
it.
that character.
And like, I assume
You're a liar.
I assume BB-8 will pop up too, and maybe some of the other pilots. So
Yeah.
well, honestly, when I heard about it, I was just like, oh, it's gonna be like X-Wing, because like X-Wing was like really one of my favorite series from like the old expanded universe. So for me, this gets real exciting. Yeah. So
That's it.
Yeah,
Trevor's excited
Yay,
for it.
we're-
Nothing
we're-
else to
we're
report.
Not watching the video,
I don't know.
right?
I don't know if I
Oh, no,
am
we don't know
excited,
what's
but I
video.
think that's just because I have so many other comics that I read. But that's.
Poe.
I mean, I like that they're giving him more FaceTime. I think
Yeah.
that was the one thing that made me a little more sad about the movie was that he didn't have as much.
yeah.
Oh, hopefully he gets a lot more in the,
I think-
rest of the series.
Yeah, I think
Spoiler.
we'll get more in the because it's like
spoiler!
no. Yeah.
In flashbacks.
Yeah,
Flashbacks.
maybe.
Maybe in flashbacks.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't say anything.
I heard
Yes.
a rumor about that today that okay, so he reasoned out since he's Guatemalan and the Yavin 4 scenes in A New Hope were filmed in Guatemala, he talked to J.J. Abrams and said, "What if my character is from Yavin 4?" And
Oh.
J.J. Abrams was like, "Yeah, let's do that."
That's awesome. That is really awesome.
Interesting.
So you're gonna buy a blaster, huh, Trevor?
Yeah. I've got an extra 200,000 laying down.
Okay.
Don't let the government take it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can buy Luke's blaster, and it's I mean it's from like the picture it has there from like Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, it's the real one.
It is the actual prop. It's not a replica.
So it
Apparently-
actually shoots lasers.
Mhm, yeah, I mean that's why it's so expensive.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and it apparently was given as a gift to somebody, which I'm just like immediately I'm just like scum. Who sells a gift? I mean, I don't know.
I do.
Someone that's
But-
fallen on hard times.
I suppose, yeah.
It's $200,000.
I suppose that is a lot of money, though.
I would sell
And I don't
anyone who
think-
gave me a $200,000 gift.
Yeah.
I don't think it is actually the original person who got the gift, though. But I think it was given to somebody, and then maybe I don't
Then
know,
given again.
and then given again. But yeah, so yeah, you can buy it, and it's really, really expensive.
It looks like garbage.
Yeah, that's what I saw the picture, and I was like, wow, that looks terrible.
Yeah,
But-
it looks like it was made on a 3D printer.
It does. It really much. It looks.
We could
kind of
probably-
Made out of wax.
Probably make a new one. out
Make
of
a
the
new
3D
one, yeah.
Printer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
$10.
Well, it doesn't even look like the trigger functions or anything. So it's just like pretty much just a hunk of plastic.
Very, very much
But-
worth $200,000.
Well, and it is.
But Luke held it.
Yeah.
It is pretty much in very good shape, though, apparently, because they say only there's like a little bit of glue on it or something because they had it broke or something.
It broke.
But aside from that, I mean, it's supposed to be in pretty much mint condition.
Was it? I thought like Han's blaster was like an actual part, like made like from a real gun.
I'm
Like,
not. I think
I think
maybe.
it said something there about being. Scroll down a little bit. Something about like a European gun or something.
Well, because Hans is a modified Mauser
yeah.
pistol.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, it's just like the Stormtroopers guns are modified Sten guns.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know if this one was just maybe they made it like look like the same thing because I think it's supposed to be a little bit different version of like Han's gun.
So basically, what we're saying is Trevor is going to be poor.
Very,
Very poor.
no, but I just thought that was
You'll
interesting.
almost have as much debt as I have. So there's that.
It'll be like you went to art school.
That's right. Yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
and sad. Jeremy's crying now. Tears.
Thanks, guys.
Oh
Don't stay in school, kids.
no! Drop out.
It's
Don't stay in
expensive.
school.
School's worthless.
So there was a new Suicide Squad trailer.
Oh, good.
And I actually liked this one.
Really?
I
Uh-oh.
saw the first one and I thought,
Ooh.
this looks really stupid. But this one, I actually watched and I was like, this could be very good because I think they took
so-
the right tone.
I'm
less
really
stupid.
surprised you changed your mind about this.
Well, I think they took a very different tone. This one is a lot more lighthearted, a lot more, because I mean, it's a bizarre concept. It's kind of really out there, and so I mean, at the first one, it seemed like they were kind of gonna go like more like really serious, but this one they take a very kind of like I don't know, comic-y, feel for it. So,
Like
I
a
mean,
comic book feel for
Yeah.
a comic movie.
Yeah, surprise. But no, I watched this one and I liked it a lot more.
Why though?
Because it had more of a kind of a lighthearted, a little more
Because they
fun
used
feel.
that Queen song.
That did honestly help. I didn't.
Oh, wait,
did
was it a
appreciate-
Queen song?
I think it was Queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still hadn't seen it.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's.
But- I mean, it looks like it'll be a good movie. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll go complete like
well, I don't.
comic stuff because it still
Oh,
is
no.
within the universe that DC is putting together.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean I want it to go completely like, Deadpool, just like completely ridiculous. Not at all serious. But like, I
That
wanted
movie
to
does
see.
look funny though.
I don't know. I'm torn. I'm very I don't know. But like I just wanted to see that it wasn't taking itself like because the first trailer I saw for this I was just like it just looks like it's taking itself way too seriously or something. But this one made me like okay I could really get into this movie. So
There's a witch lady.
Well,
When does
that's
this one come out?
cool.
I'm not sure honestly. I don't remember.
In the
It comes
future.
out in
So
August 5th of the year 2016.
So did they
The year of our Lord.
did they pay Will Smith the money that he wanted to get for Independence Day to be in this movie?
Yeah.
Because I somehow doubt it.
And then they killed off his character.
And they killed off his. I honestly I think that's kind of speaks well for the
What?
Independence movie, like that it wasn't like something that they had to have him in it, so they were gonna just buy him with whatever he was gonna ask for. They were like, okay, you don't want to do it. We're gonna still make the movie, and we're gonna.
I didn't think it was that he didn't want to do it. He was
Well, no,
working on
he-
this. He had a prior commitment.
No, he turned it down because they weren't gonna pay him as much as he wanted.
That's not what I heard.
That's what I heard.
The story said that he was working on Suicide Squad, and he said he had the commitment and he couldn't do it. That's what he said. That's what his quote was. Maybe other people had other information, but a quote from him, he said, I was very upset that they killed off my character, for one, and I wanted to do the project, but I had made prior commitments, and it wouldn't fit into my schedule.
Okay.
So.
Well, then maybe there's the truth is somewhere in between them.
No, Will Smith wouldn't lie.
That's right.
Sure, he wouldn't.
He's a saint.
He's Will Smith. He was
Will
the
Smith.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Trevor, what's this you got about women's butts?
No, we're not moving on. We're going to talk
on.
about Will Smith some more.
Can we just sing the song?
So
No.
what's this about Will Smith's butt?
Yeah, Will Smith's butt. What are we? Is that what we're talking about?
No, I think that Will Smith is an honest chap. I don't think he'd lie about
He
that.
probably is.
And he should be mad, because who wants to see Independence Day without Will Smith? Not I, sir.
I went to see
I still will.
Independence Day with.
Yeah, I'll go with you,
Jeff
Jeremy.
Okay, cool.
What? You guys want to see that movie?
Hey, Jeff Goldblum's
I'll
going to
see
be in
it.
it, and
That looks
I like that guy.
stupid. It doesn't have Will Smith. There's no reason to watch that movie. It looks like garbage. Why would you watch that movie without Will Smith? Could someone please just give me one good reason to watch that movie?
Jeff Goldblum.
Because I've
No,
never seen it.
Jeff Goldblum. No,
I love
You
Jeff
haven't seen the
Goldblum.
first one?
You can't say because you haven't seen it. How many movies have you not seen that you refuse to see, and that one you want to see?
Every
because-
single Quentin Tarantino movie.
I don't refuse to see any of these movies that you
Okay.
guys suggest.
You refuse.
Right.
I just
But why
don't-
did you want it? Why would anybody want to see a Will Smithless Independence Day movie?
Because Will Smith is not the end all be all.
He is for Independence Day.
Is he really?
Yeah.
What?
Did you guys not watch that movie? He made that movie. That movie would be nothing without him.
Come on, we know that he's gonna have a legacy in it, some way, shape, or form. His kid will be grown up.
About Will Smith from that movie was Welcome to Earth.
That's all you remember?
There you
Welcome
go.
to Earth.
I'm just
That's all I
saying.
remember of him. I remember a bunch of the other characters better.
See?
I don't know why.
It's just
That-
Eric.
You guys
Like,
are
I
crazy.
I
You guys are
remember
all
David
freaking
getting
crazy.
possessed by the
All,
alien.
shut up, Nathan. You're crazy. All of you shut up. You're all a bunch of weirdos. I'm telling you right now.
I remember them hacking the spaceship with the mask. I remember them flying the plane up into the spaceship.
There's a lot of them. Yeah. The guy that
I
was,
remember the crazy drunk Southern guy.
yeah, the guy from Star
I hope
Trek.
he comes back in this one.
You guys are dumb. I hate you all. I never want to talk to any of you again because your opinions are worthless and stupid.
Oh, just go watch
Well, we had a good run, folks.
This podcast's very difficult.
Eric's calling it a show, and we don't know how to work the
You
rest of the equipment.
frickin' broke me. Who watches Independence Day for anything other than Will Smith? I don't understand it.
the best Will Smith space movies, I would probably have to say, is Men in Black.
The first one,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah, the first one
I
was
like
good.
him. like
I
the first
remember him in all of those.
How you don't? You guys are full of it. You guys are just pulling my chain
I
just
don't
to make
remember
me mad.
him in it.
I remember.
No,
wait. I remember Will Smith peeing in
Wait.
Independence Day.
He did?
Yeah, and then like the earth shook or something, and he went outside and looked up in the sky and saw it. Isn't that?
No, we're moving on.
You don't remember that, do ya?
I do this show with a bunch of idiots. This is what I've come to the conclusion. You are all morons. Let's go on.
I remember the speech.
Yeah, it's too late. Will Smith.
He had a speech? He's what?
Will
No,
Smith
the
is
president.
the president's.
President.
Yeah, sure.
He was the president?
Trevor.
No.
Trevor, what is this? Why are we talking about tropes versus women's butts?
I decided to step into a minefield this week.
Okay.
Well, the Feminist
Wise.
Frequency is a YouTube channel, and I don't know.
She likes to
Media
gripe a lot. Well, I shouldn't say gripe. That's mean.
she likes to complain about.
Oh boy!
About all this man.
Hey,
This is going to be the last
oppression,
episode
okay?
for other reasons other than
Yeah.
Will Smith.
People are just gonna tweet protest us.
Yeah, no, it's she brings up some interesting points, but I think I don't know. Anyhow, she does a lot of things about how women are misrepresented in video games. And
How are they misrepresented?
Would you like to learn?
would you? Be about to be educated.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true in
feminize
comics
me.
too.
You're gonna become a feminist, stepping into the feminist zone. I like this music. Strategic butt cravings.
If you want to get to know a character,
Is that what it said?
Covering.
but it's probably not going to give you that information. It won't tell you much about who they are or what they're thinking or feeling at any given time. But video game designers often choose to put tremendous focus on the butts of certain characters while going to almost absurd lengths to avoid calling attention to the butts of others.
Well, duh.
These carefully crafted choices developers make about camera angles and clothing significantly impact how players
we wanna
think
watch this
about
whole
and
thing?
relate to these characters.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Third-person games with
I
female
could summarize
protagonists
pretty
typically
quickly.
display those characters in a way that gives players a full-body view. A classic example of
Well,
this is
of
the
course you
original
would spend
Tomb Raider
more
games,
time
which are
working on the
presented from a
character's
third-person
butt when you're gonna see
perspective,
it.
Wherein protagonist Lara Croft's
Well, yeah, but they're
entire
saying
body
they
is visible.
intentionally
Obviously.
cover up
In these
the
early
men's
Tomb Raider
butts.
games,
They
Lara's butt is
intentionally
typically
cover
right
up.
in the
So
center of
she's
the
saying
screen.
she wants to see
A
more
camera
men's
orientation
butts.
which, along with the
that
sexualized
right?
clothing the
No, she wants it to be
designers
treated
use,
equally. She wants
places
more
a
women's
tremendous
butts.
amount of
She's saying
emphasis on
either
how
more
butts
men's
are.
butts or fewer
In
women's
dozens
butts.
of third-person
Yeah, I think the
games
more
you,
men's
Nathan.
butts the way to
female
go.
characters, the character's butt
You
is
know
brought
it.
to the forefront,
I'd be
and
okay
that's
with
where
that.
the player's focus is directed.
She looks like
In
she's
Batman
reading
Arkham
her
City, for
script.
instance,
She probably
the player's
is.
gaze
Yeah.
is drawn to Catwoman's behind.
It's a lot
which
of
is
points to
emphasized
make.
by her costume and exaggerated hip sway.
That's what Catwoman's there for.
For butt?
The ceremony.
For the
Sister would never
sexualization.
forgive me if I am late.
No one
Axe
played
Beast
Golden
Rider
Axe
is
Beast
extremely
Rider.
clear
Yeah, what in the
that
world?
Who played this game? If you
before we
played
take
this
control and
game,
start
I didn't
playing.
even
stop
know that.
playing games.
I didn't
Here
even know
in
that
Tomb
game
Raider
existed.
Underworld, to say that Lara's butt is being emphasized would be putting it mildly.
Incredible.
Laura's
See, I always
butt.
thought they were trying to emphasize other things with Lara Croft.
Yeah, at least in those older
Speaking
games,
of,
they
I got
were.
the new
Yeah.
Tomb Raider just sitting there waiting
And this
for me.
happens all too often.
Yep.
I don't know that anybody played Remember Me or Wet either.
I have Remember Me because
Lollipop
it was.
Let's
'Cause
talk
you're
about
a
the way that
pervert
women's butts are
misogynist.
emphasized.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well, it
the
was
Trevor.
footage is
It was
taken
like
cover
supposed
up
to be
or
really
hide
good in
men's
certain
butts.
ways, but yeah.
If
Yeah.
some of this
Classic
footage looks
Trevor.
In the
jerky,
butt
that's because in
ways.
some games,
They had- it
trying
has
to get
all
a
the
glimpse of male
best
characters'
butt
butts is
cravings.
a bit like wrestling with
Wasn't there a
camera.
woman in the Assassin's
Common
Creed
ways
that was
men's butts
covered
are
too?
hidden are by preventing the player from seeing below the
Maybe
camera
in this
waistline,
last one.
or whatever.
or employing a more over-the-shoulder camera angle,
Yeah.
which has
Yeah.
the added benefit of
I like
keeping
this.
the character's butt safely out of the frame.
I like that. I like that she's implying that there's like a creative
amusing
director that's like,
solution is to simply
okay, your
create
camera
Hey,
angle's
no butt.
down on the butt. You need to
No
move this
butt.
camera angle. We need to get that out of no butt in the shot. Okay, this is a dude. If this was a lady in the game, we keep the camera down. We widen it out. We get the butt in the shot. But this no up, high, shoulder. I'm sure that's happening. Is that?
I think we
I
missed
would
it.
say it's probably the other way around. It's
This
saying,
video, I
hey,
tried
that's
to
a
get close
woman,
to
we
that
want to
at the
show her
end,
butt,
but
versus,
if
hey,
I
that's a
could
man,
just
we
keep
don't
as a
want to show
high-tech
his.
piece of Wayne Industries equipment
Maybe.
designed to cover up his
Well,
butt
I think
at
we
all
missed
costs.
where she says it.
I like to jokingly
Oh, wait,
refer to
here.
this aspect of a male character's costume as the strategic butt covering.
Oh.
Of course, not
yeah.
all games
Clever.
with male protagonists keep the character's butt obscure
Oh yeah, there we
frame
go.
like these games
Get
do.
some Red Dead
The
Redemption
real
in
issue
there.
is one of emphasis and definition. A significant portion of third-person
Oh,
games
Bully,
with
I
female
liked that
protagonists
game.
call attention to those characters'
Yeah.
butts
It was
in a
like
way
high
that's
school
meant
Grand
to be
Theft
sexually
Auto.
appealing
All right,
to the
so
presumed
I
straight male
just did a
player.
little bit of
In this
interneting.
regard,
Oh,
the way
boy.
that women's
All right,
bodies are depicted
and
is
there's
significantly different
the
from the way that
10
men's bodies
best
are depicted.
male
Arses.
arses in video games.
Look at that! Look at that! That Metal Gear butt. That's some, solid Snake. He's proud of that
Yeah.
thing.
Solid Snake.
Plenty of male
Yes,
heroes
But
were
so
begging
here's
us
some
to
that are
Of
on the top
course, Max
10.
Payne wears a Hawaiian shirt. He got fat.
Yeah, he did. That was
true.
3, right?
Yeah.
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 He got real fat in that movie.
As some sort of
Game.
defining aspect of his character.
Mm-hmm.
By contrast, this emphasis on the butts of female characters communicates to players
See,
that this is what's important. This is
Okay, here's my thing with this: is I realize that the internet gets all up in arms and it'll be like, oh, they're gonna attack her because she voiced her opinion. It's mean. Don't get mean. Don't be mean. And it's like I'm not mad about this. I think that she probably has a point.
Yeah.
To some of it, it does appear like a lot of times it's like, oh, it's a dude, let's put a trench coat on him, and then it's like, oh, it's a girl, let's put like some booty shorts on her. I mean, I get that probably happens.
Yeah.
But
Who cares?
But I just don't know that people like. I don't know that that's causing issues in like from video like getting players. Like I guess you never really think about it.
I think I think that to say that they're just putting strategic coverings on the butt of Batman by having his cape there, that's just kind of silly.
Yeah.
Batman wears a cape.
He's got a cape.
He's gonna have it covered.
Well, and you can get outfits that don't have the capes on there, because I think you can get the Batman Beyond one that doesn't have the cape.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
that shows off his booty. Nice.
Well, and then I think the main problem I have with what she does is like she has some good points, but also she kind of judges things by the absolute worst out there.
But she goes for like some reaches though, like Illuminati level reaches.
Oh yeah, totally. She does some crazy.
What's that, Nathan?
Illuminati.
Illuminati. Yes.
I think the biggest reason that there's the difference between them is because a guy's butt isn't going to change the sales of the game, whereas I think that they know.
Well, but
that
I think
a
that's
woman's
her
butt-
Oh, contrarier derriere.
Nathan will buy all the man butt games.
All right, so Jeremy, you got a list of top.
I
butts.
already changed it.
You didn't like it, did you?
I pulled up
wasn't
that same
worth it
list.
for
It
me.
doesn't show any of their butts.
Not on the list, but I mean, there's some like we already meant, like Snake.
You
Yeah.
got Master
got a-
Chief,
he's got a
Commander
pretty-
Shepard,
Snake
John
has a pretty
Schaefer,
butt.
Devil May
Shepard
Cry,
has a pretty butt.
Shepard.
I like Shepard's butt.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem.
And I'm talking about the male
Oh, Duke
Shepard.
Nukem had a lot of butt.
Was
in
that
one.
his or was someone else?
No, it was his.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nathan Drake from Uncharted,
Oh yeah.
and Kratos from God of War.
Okay.
That
Who
one's a little bit of a
admittedly is the
stretch.
only one with a butt shot in the list.
Okay.
There you go.
Kratos had a nice butt.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Butts
Whatever.
are a problem in video games.
Hey,
and there should be more men butts. I guess that's the solution, right? We
Yeah.
fixed it here. We fixed it. All of you feminists.
This
or
is
not
funny because
feminists.
it will eventually get into one of my stories, but we'll get there eventually.
Okay. Well, we might get there.
We might get there. We're slowly chugging along
We
tonight.
are.
Let's see.
But that's
Kyle.
all right.
Kyle, what do we got here?
Well, the first story that I got came from South Carolina. There was a woman who bit a guard after stealing condoms, lubricant at Walmart. She was arrested
on a
Sunday
Saturday night.
after the police responded to an assault call. I guess the two loss prevention officers from Walmart said they tried to stop her after she was trying to shoplift. They got into a fight, and the loss prevention officers said that she punched one of them in the head and bit off a portion of the other's finger.
So she obviously didn't care about body fluid transfer.
Yeah. But the items that were reported...
She's more worried about pregnancy.
Yeah.
You want another one of me?
Exactly. Exactly.
Let me steal a condom. That's how she talks.
The items that were stolen, that does kind of fit the picture there,
Yeah.
I think. The items stolen were condoms, lubricant, 2 pairs of panties, and 1 camisole.
She was embarrassed.
Yeah.
She must have been real embarrassed.
I got embarrassed and I bit his finger
I bit
off.
his finger off.
His.
It's
All
my
of it.
it's my special time with my man tonight.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on? I'm
I
going to
got
steal a
gifts to him.
camisole.
Cause of my camisole
Them
and my
peoples of
undies.
Walmart.
Yeah, them people.
She's clearly operating under white Christmas logic. More to help the mister who comes between her and her mister.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
This is true. Yeah, that's it. That's crazy that she would bite someone's finger. That's too bad. I feel sorry for this officer.
Yeah, I mean,
He should have shot her.
I don't think it was an officer. it was the loss prevention.
Oh,
from
well, he
Walmart.
probably should have tased her.
Yeah.
He probably should have. I don't know if
Yeah.
that comes standard as.
I don't think. I thought Walmart was kind of like the hey, take it with you as you go. Although the one here had like a police station in the front door of the Walmart for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
was that in Council
The
Bluffs?
CB one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Well, she should become a better thief.
She does need to become a better
if she's
thief.
going to do that.
Tuck them panties in your panties, girl, before you get out of the store. All right.
You heard it here first,
You
folks.
heard it first. That's how you. That's how you steal
That's
all
how
the
you
panties.
steal 'em.
Just put them in your panties.
That's right.
Then they're just like, you can keep them, whatever. Just that's fine. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
This is actually a pilot for Jeremy's new podcast about thievery.
Oh,
Yes.
thievery.
That would
And
be
how
great.
to- how to do it.
I
This is
should go
Jeremy's
over-
new Your new podcast is just called "Stick It in Your Panties." Jeremy's podcast about thievery and
right,
other
guys.
mischievous acts.
That would be great. I could showcase really bad thieves and then explain how they should have done it.
Yeah. You know what they should have done in this situation? They should have stuck it in their panties. Like that's just like a catchphrase every time.
Yeah, it'll be like my get her done.
Yeah.
Stuck her in the panties.
So it's like this guy in a convenience store who's robbing them. They take the money, he like puts it in a bag, and he runs. He like trips, right? And he falls over. Jeremy's like, "Well, see if he would have put that money and stuck it in his panties,
Would have had it on the way out.
he would have been able to catch himself when he fell."
That's right.
like it.
This has got momentum.
I think so.
I like
It's got
it.
legs.
Yeah.
You're gonna go places.
Yeah.
With,
Well,
stick it in your panties.
You gotta have legs in order to stick it in your pants.
No. You could have stubs. Stubs could hold them on.
That's
By the
wow.
way-
What's that?
Never mind, move on.
Move on.
Alrighty.
It wasn't worth it.
Dead silence. Bigfoot.
Yeah, I saw this on the news the other night. I don't know why the news was on. We don't have to watch the video. It's really long, and we've already spent a lot of time on other things.
So is this almost like a bear thing?
Ask forgiveness later.
There was like I think they said they've been looking at this in Oklahoma for like 4 years. They just released a 229-page report detailing consistent, unusual patterns, including noises and findings that the NAWAC, which I believe stands for
I can't say the first word.
North American?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was similar to the NWA.
I think it's
Wait, is this local? This is
Well,
this
no,
is our favorite friend.
That's your favorite
Oh,
friend
that's
right
an
there.
ad.
That's the ad.
Oh,
the
no.
video actually is from I don't know why it's on a local news station, but it's from another
okay.
news station.
So they found Bigfoot.
No, they didn't. They just have a 229-page report that they put out.
Channel 8's Marine
Oh,
Force
okay.
has a look at the science behind Bigfoot in this special report.
Can we just watch
what
some
we
of
have
it?
We can watch some of it.
There's a little radio transmitter.
It's a little funny looking. It's pokey and sticky and being used by Bigfoot.
Here's a little magnet.
So it's scientific.
And the way it's set up is the magnet sticks to it like this, and we can leave it hanging.
And then you
out in the
stick
woods.
it in your panties.
Brush that we have there in southeastern
He
Oklahoma.
looks
during
like
the
he'd watch
summertime.
that show.
And it just kind of looks like a totally organic thing. You see this?
Yeah, it does.
Just hanging there.
It's a little antenna right here. I mean, it looks like a pine needle or
Travis
something.
Lawrence and his
Really,
other
I don't know what
researchers
the,
hang
what
these
the
trackers at least 7 feet off the
magnet
ground
does
in the
for it
remote
there?
Ouachita Mountains, hoping it might stick
That's so it'll
onto
come
Bigfoot,
off of the
or what they
off
call
of the
the wood
string.
ape.
When you see it,
Okay.
that's it.
Well, I never thought.
What do
that I
they
would
call
see
it?
I was still
The
skeptical
Woody?
at the time. I wasn't sure
The
at
wood
all
ape.
these things existed
No.
until I had my
Wood
own
Ape
sighting.
Gerald
Conservatory.
Collier
That's
is an
what
Air
the
Force veteran who worked in intelligence. Alton Higgins worked as a wildlife biologist for more than 40 years. Brian Brown works at a PR firm in Minneapolis. These three and dozens of others call themselves the North American Wood Ape Conservancy.
Oh,
Their
wow.
goal, to research and find evidence to prove that Bigfoot exists right here in Oklahoma.
There were so many people from so many walks of life who were having these encounters, many of which were not extraordinary encounters. They were just sort of quick
Yeah.
visuals of a large hairy thing walking
Okay.
around where it shouldn't have been.
This
So-
is an
That
area
happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
63 researchers
That's a whole
Bluffs,
nother
right?
story.
Normal.
in the area. This
Stick it in
Okay.
your panties.
So they don't find
So
it.
yeah,
huh?
they haven't found it. My favorite part was that they were talking about how if you're just out in the woods, you just
Collier
bang
says
a
he
stick
saw
on
Bigfoot
something
jump
and you'll
across
hear
the
something
creek
else
here.
bang a
That's
stick on
one
something.
Of 49 Bigfoot
Wait,
sightings.
you
out
mean
there.
like echoes?
But nothing is captured on
No.
camera, no matter how fancy
But-
the equipment or how often they've tried.
These cameras are associated. They associate these cameras with humans, and so therefore they stay away from them.
Really?
We just
Wow.
don't
They're
know. There's a lot of
camouflaged.
things we don't know. at
We
this
just don't
point.
know.
That's why we continue.
Not
to do
even
this.
humans would
One
see
big
anything.
part of their research, hitting back on trees, a way of communication they say is often used by larger apes.
30 seconds later, and it's happened a number of times, you'll hear a response from a quarter of a mile off in the woods.
It wasn't just the sounds of trees banging,
Morse code.
but rocks being
I'm
thrown.
gonna go out in the woods and hit a tree.
You can hear in this audio, they say this is rock rain hitting their roof.
Oh yeah.
They found plenty of rocks in unusual places, and throwing rocks is something typically chimps do.
As compelling as we believe it to be, we don't present that as proof.
got this
That is
hot
not enough
rock
to
audio.
establish this as we are.
It's really compelling.
But
Yeah.
this band of believers says they're moving closer.
The DC Warrior just joined us this evening. Hi, how's it going? Thanks for joining us.
Do you
DC Warrior.
believe in Bigfoot?
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Well, I did throw a poll out there
On
the
Twitter.
other day on Twitter just to see, you know, if we could get an idea of what the world actually thinks of Bigfoot. We got several results, and the results were in that 27% of our voters.
That's out of
said-
thousands.
Yeah, thousands.
Thousands.
27% said yes, they think that Bigfoot does exist. 33% said no, and 40% said unsure.
Oh man.
That's out of what's that?
I was in that group.
You're in the unsure.
Oh, so you don't raise your arms a lot.
There's insufficient evidence to conclude that he does, but we can't prove that he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
You're Bigfoot agnostic.
I said no. I said no, but that's just because, well, my main thing is I don't think he exists as people think he exists. I think maybe there's something out there.
What if it's not a he?
How does he avoid the cameras? That's
exactly.
what I want to know.
Because he
Because he associates
it
with
with humans.
people,
See,
obviously.
that's what I think. I don't think it's maybe this hyper.
You don't think he would get close enough? Like he would see it. Like by the time he saw it, the
would have
camera
seen
would
him.
picked him up.
No, he comes from behind the cameras all the time.
Did you see those cameras were wrapped around a tree?
Yeah, you
all
can't
around.
escape
You couldn't
that.
get away
It's a
from that.
360 view.
Well, he didn't come near
I
the
would
tree.
cover in this one. What if everything is Bigfoot?
Everything is Bigfoot.
The universe is equal to Bigfoot.
And now Men in a Tub has an official religion that we've started.
Yeah.
Everyone is Bigfoot.
Everyone is Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's in your
It's
heart. Bigfoot's in
we
my
prefer
heart.
to call him the Great Wood Ape.
The great, the great wood ape has shined upon us today and brought us blessings. And with those blessings, we stick them in our panties. So, yeah. Well, Bigfoot, maybe it exists.
Maybe it
Maybe it
exists.
doesn't.
I just
Sure.
don't know that this 229-page report gives us any more information about it actually existing.
I'm not thinking so.
I'm not thinking so. The only other thing that I brought to the table here tonight is that today they have said that there is a new planet that is out there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
A ninth planet in our solar system
Oh,
that is
interesting.
further out from Pluto, which is no longer a planet.
No, it is. It is
It got it. It's
classified
a dwarf
planet again.
planet now.
Planet again.
Well, that's still
What
planet.
it's
Hey, dwarves are people too.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
That's so mean. It's just like guys, don't worry. Now that Peter Dinklage is popular, we classified him as a person.
That's right.
He's a dwarf
exactly.
person, but he's still a person.
He qualifies barely.
all right. So there is a ninth
Made it by an inch.
regular sized planet.
It's
or-
like
or
10
whatnot.
times the size of Pluto, right?
It's supposed to be like 10 times the size of Earth, I believe.
Oh, it's a big planet. How do
yeah.
we miss that? We
What-
can see
no,
like way
we can't-
past the Milky Way.
No one's seen it.
He's just
Wait,
hanging
we
out
can
out there.
see to other universes, but they believe there's another planet. They just don't
Well,
see
right.
it.
There could
Well,
just
how does this work?
Oh, we
It's all
can't see to other universes.
Yeah, Jeremy, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hubble didn't
Hey,
the
Jeremy-
Hubble spacecraft
Jeremy, this
already
isn't-
leave out of our universe?
No Man's
What?
Sky
Hubble's
isn't
never
real life.
moved. Hubble has never moved. It went out there and they have like taken pictures of like small sections of the sky to where they can see like very 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 far views of other universes. However, it's never like seen like it's never exited our solar system.
Okay.
Yeah, No Man's Sky isn't real life.
What?
So
Oh, that game's gonna be good.
I know I'm excited about
Anyways,
it.
go. Keep going.
But yeah, they said that it's supposed to it's so big and it's so far beyond Pluto that it actually only circles the sun just once every 10,000 to 20,000 years.
Wow, that's how slow.
That's yeah. And I guess I was reading. It's a different article than this one that I was
major
reading. But it said something to the effect of they haven't actually seen it yet, but they've seen that there's movement about with other things that are out there. So they've basically kind of
It's heaven.
yeah. That's it right there. It's heaven.
Well, it's a gravitational force that we can't see.
Right, it's a gravitational force of
Because
something
of all
that we
the gold.
can't see.
Hey, look at that. You can see the gold streets.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
If you look really close.
Except that I think that's just.
Yeah, that's probably Earth.
Yeah.
or
Your
something.
golden tickets here.
Get your gold tickets. What are they calling this new planet? Is like B942556er.
I think it's just being referred to as Planet 9 right now.
Oh, Planet 9.
I'm sure that NASA will probably sell the rights to name it or something. I
There'll
don't
be a
know
movie.
that NASA actually has any
There'll be a
rights
movie,
to that.
I'm sure.
Can we name it
There's
Planet
a planetary name system,
Kardashian?
isn't there?
It probably will be Planet Kardashian.
That would be great.
No, but it's I don't know. They said that it's supposed to be an ice giant because it's so far away from the sun.
Can
that,
it be called Planet Yeezy?
Yeah, I like that.
This planet
Planet Easy.
is going to be announced on February 11th. They're going to call it Swish.
Swish.
Okay. Well,
All
that's
right,
cool.
that's
New
what I got.
planets are
I
cool.
thought,
I like new planets.
Yeah.
Worthy
It's
of
fun.
keeping an eye on to see what happens next.
An
if we-
eon, maybe.
if it actually.
Ion.
Hey, Jeremy, Amazon revealed some
Yeah,
stuff.
so I know we talked about this a little while ago, but Amazon just put out some new information about their delivery drones. So if you're interested in
Tell me
getting that-
more.
so they've said
Gotta
that
have a permit for
they're-
that.
Well, and they're working on doing that. They say that 5 pounds is going to be the maximum delivery weight. But they said that they came to that weight not because of the drones, but because that was most of the things that they sell are under that delivery
I figured
weight
it was
anyway.
like this is the safest weight that could be dropped on a human's head and they still survive. Like,
But what they're saying is that if you live within 10 miles of the depot in your city, that
the Home Depot.
the depot for Amazon.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Let's
there's
build
only so
something.
many. There's like 13 of them or something around the country. But if you're within 10 miles of it, within 30 minutes of placing your order, you'll have it delivered to your door.
I like this.
And then they started talking more about, well, what if you live in like a skyrise apartment? How do you get it to the person?
Their patio,
how-
of course.
Yeah, well, exactly. But every building's different. So they actually said that they're developing multiple different types of drones because, you know, if you're in Minneapolis and you're in the snow, then you've got to have a drone that can handle that, or rainy season or all that kind of stuff. So they're working through it, and they're competing against the other two big players in this market, which would be right now Walmart and Google's parent company, Alphabet, I think both of those have stated that they plan on having something in testing in 2017. So
Wow.
we'll see where it goes with all these drones.
What's
flying
gonna be
around.
This is gonna immediately affect your new podcast here. It's gonna eliminate a lot of thievery.
Yeah, yeah. They won't be able to stick it in their panties anymore.
No, they won't. Or there'll be a lot of buzzing.
Watch them try.
Yeah, watch it try.
that would
Jeremy's-
probably be real painful.
Now tune into Jeremy's new podcast. Shoot the drone down and then stick it in your panties.
Hey, there you go. Oh boy, that I could get quite a following.
Picturing
for that.
Jeremy shooting down a drone, I imagine
Scroll
him dressed
down, you
as a
can see what one of the
sand
drones
person.
look like. that they're
What's
testing.
that? What's that, Nathan?
Picturing Jeremy shooting down a drone, I imagine him dressed as a sand person.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see that too. So
anyway, you know,
yeah.
just thought I'd give you guys an update on
Good.
that. We talked about it before.
I like drones
So.
delivering me things. This is the future. I want to live in it. Let's make it happen, people. Hoverboards, drone food. Business Genius what are we talking about
this one,
here,
this
Jeremy?
one goes back to the previous one.
Business Genius gets town buzzing by
there
selling
is-
sex toys at a food court.
No, a food cart.
Oh, cart. Sorry.
Yeah, so like a
Flagship
food
Commons.
truck, but he doesn't have a truck. But there
So
is there is
food.
a video of the news cast of it, but the Facebook video below at the bottom's hilarious as well. But I play the other one first.
Wait, what is this? The
Play this one
news
here.
video?
This is the news video.
Okay, we're gonna listen.
Yeah,
to this.
it's not too long.
Well, sex toys are going so mainstream, you can buy them.
He says that so matter of fact.
And I'm Beth Sweeney. There's a man in downtown Evansville selling sex toys from a food cart.
trying to eat
We didn't
breakfast.
believe it when we first heard it either, so Jess Ray
He sells
to
them
check
with
it
his
out.
hot
Jess,
dogs.
what did you find out?
Well, I never thought I'd do this story, guys.
love your
Ringing Beth, I
clapping.
received a tip that a food cart on 6th Street was selling sex toys, so I went to the owner and asked him, and I found out that was indeed the case.
This guy is amazing.
Step right up, voice your choice. Hot dogs, popcorn, loaded nachos, cold drink.
Quan Dixon runs Pop's Popcorn and Cougar Daddy's food cart
Cougar
outside
Daddy.
the downtown Evansville Mets bus station. And you'll see him out there almost every day around lunchtime.
I'm a vendor.
Yeah,
I don't just sell just food. That's just a part of it. That's an attraction.
yeah.
So that's what I use it for.
Now look closely. You'll see the usual suspects: chips, drinks, hot dogs.
That's really the Chi-Town about Indiana.
Look at those hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Indiana Cougar.
But there's one other hot item Quan sells that you don't normally see on a food cart. Are people actually buying them?
Yes.
What
They
he
are.
says is great.
Sex sells. Everybody loves sex. But other than that, shoot, food sells too, just as well. You gotta have something afterwards.
Gotta have something afterwards.
Them out, but Quan
Replenish
is
them
indeed
calories.
selling sexual-related toys on a food cart in downtown
Hey, they even
Evansville.
come with a battery. That's a good
Are
deal.
you gonna buy one of those?
I'm gonna,
Yeah, I
I'm
love
gonna have
this.
to say no.
Oh, okay. Well, we're on camera, but when you get off,
I knew he was gonna say that.
Quan sells sex toys on a food cart. Why
They,
the-
they
why
cut
the
that
unique
in there
item?
too. I love it.
sex sells.
I like that
We
there's
all
like
love it.
R&B playing in the
We love it more
background.
than we actually show it.
Is sex
It looks like there's a school in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. More peace.
Get
More
your
kids,
Hawaiian
more
punch.
peace.
More
Let's sell
kids, more
everybody down.
peace.
Quan says it's one of his hottest items.
Yeah, that's the main one they pick up. Like, oh my God, you know, it's their first thing.
It's the first thing customers see, and apparently the first thing police saw too, because I didn't know they were doing surveillance while
Like
our
she didn't
interview
know.
was taking place. After I left the food cart, detectives and city officials told me Quan's food permit was up to date, but not some city permits. And when listing on the permits what he was going to sell, sex toys wasn't one of them.
So he got shut down.
About
He-
an hour later, detectives paid Quan a visit and told him after today he would have to shut down until the proper permits are back in place. Beth and Randy just tried transitioning out of this one.
That's
Back
just
to
an
you guys.
embarrassing
So-
permit to get.
Yeah.
What did
And
he?
he just said,
it
yeah,
pro-
that's gonna be hard to get or something.
Yeah.
But so he did get his permits renewed. It was just that he had to update what he was selling, and then he makes this this Facebook advertisement.
Okay.
Do you see like you find enough time in the day for yourself? Are your kids always getting on your nerves and never giving you privacy? Your man not laying it down like he used to? Well, we got something for you. The compact to-go kit, the Bullet. Batteries included and waterproof. $10. We got 007 gold, money green, blue balls blue, the chrome pack for you freaks, and my favorite, white boy white. $10.
$10. Anyway, yeah, I thought
really
that's-
awkward.
That was really
That was
awkward.
really
but you know, it goes
uncomfortable.
back to the
My favorite,
to the
white
butts
boy
thing,
white.
to the exactly to the to the butts in video games. I guess sex does so. So
Well, you heard it here second.
there you go. Anyway, that was I think that's all
That
I
would be
had.
something that would fit for them
In
to
your
steal.
Stick it in your. Never mind.
You suck. Kyle went there.
This one's for the nerds to cry about. Star Wars Episode 8 has already been delayed.
Seriously, too.
It's coming in December 2017. It was supposed to be in what May 2017.
That's a huge back. That's like a change of character. Big.
They delayed it with
said
JJ
they're-
too. JJ had it delayed.
They said they're rewriting, didn't they?
I think
Or
there's
that there-
rumors
there's
that
rumors it's for some
Yeah.
rewriting.
Yeah, well, there's rumors they're doing a rewrite of the script to kind of focus more on the characters that they introduced in the last film in Episode 7, whereas I think they originally planned on introducing 2 new characters and kind of having them be more heavily used.
No.
So you think they took feedback
we
from the
didn't need
fans?
2 new more
I think maybe they took feedback from the fans. I think the
fact that everybody loved the characters.
Well, because I think that was one of my criticisms was that I hope in the second movie they can expound on who these people are and fill in a lot of the gaps. So it sounds like they're going to try to maybe do that.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, I think also even bigger here, it plays into Disney's release schedule. Now it'll pretty much be a Star Wars movie every December for the next 4 years or something like that.
That is true.
So I think it just because I think they were worried about fan fatigue if they're just so many releases of Star Wars movies that people might start to lose interest. I think it might be a little more business than it is. We just love the series so much. But
I heard one of Jar Jar's grandsons was going to be in the next one. That was one of the new.
There was an article about the actor who played Jar Jar and how about him living with the hatred and I don't know. It's kind of a sad story about his life and how that role kind of ruined his life.
And that'll do that.
But yeah, that's just kind of your public service announcement here. I've got one other quick story here. Let's see here. This one's just another, maybe could be considered a public service announcement as well. This teen, he died from using too much deodorant.
What?
Was he using it in his stomach?
How do you do that?
Let me explain. I felt kind of bad because, there's a British teenager, and he, I think he was in foster care. And
man, you got to be bringing us down.
Was it from the
here.
aluminum? Was he using the?
No. So he didn't. I guess he didn't like to bathe or shower for whatever reason, and so he would use like a half a can of deodorant a day.
Oh my!
And then he would put like a aftershave on to cover up his BO.
Then you just stink from that.
Yeah. So he was doing this daily, and his mom after he died, they found a bunch of cans in his room, and there was they did an autopsy. There was no, I guess it wasn't his mom, it was his foster mom, but there was no evidence of drug use or anything like that. But he pretty much died of asphyxiation from the spray. He had sprayed so much deodorant
that it clogged him.
He passed out and he died in his room. So it's kind of a really sad story. But I also thought, it's something kind of weird, but it's also something that maybe you just don't think about. Some of us are parents, a couple of us here. Watch out, watch your child.
So stick deodorant only.
And bathe regularly. Don't be worried about it. It'll be fine. Things are gonna work out.
When people told me that was gonna happen in middle school, I thought they were being hyperbolic.
When they told you would die from too much deodorant, did that happen a lot?
No.
Oh, just Axe body spray stock went down after this story got out. So, Nathan, you have brought some things for us to discuss, and hopefully,
I'll try to breeze through these as quickly as I can.
They're not as sad as mine.
No, that was a downer.
Lift us back up here a little bit.
Give us some love.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so Stan
Dead
Lee
Orphans
was
isn't very
recently
fun.
interviewed.
Huh? Stan Lee, yes.
Cool.
Stan Lee was recently interviewed, and the thing from the interview that some sectors of the internet have caught fire with is that he said a Star Wars Marvel Cinematic Universe crossover could happen.
What? Are you kidding me?
Key.
Now let me clarify.
I feel like
he does say he's not trying to say this is what the studio's doing.
Yeah.
He's simply saying if the fans want that, they will make it happen.
Okay.
As long as he gets a cameo,
And-
right?
Yeah. As a Sith Lord. Sith Lee.
That lost me.
So that's pretty
Nailed
much, that's pretty much the whole moral of this story is that if the fans want it, we'll do anything, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's get excited for that crossover
Well, it's
because
true. They are remaking a Jumanji movie.
Wait, does Fox have to be involved if it's Spider-Man?
I just
Yes.
I just don't even know how that works and why that would even be. I mean, maybe
I don't
Guardians of
think-
the Galaxy and Star Wars.
I don't think it would happen. At least not in a big way. Maybe there's a thing within Star Trek there was R2-D2 floating in the wreckage, but you couldn't see really. But like, I don't think it would ever happen in any big way.
Yeah.
I think it probably will in the comics.
Well, in comics maybe, but never in
Who
the
cares
movies.
about those?
I know.
One of my favorite quotes from this interview was Stan just goes, "I don't know how they would do it. I'm not sure how many characters you can put into a movie."
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous as it is.
The Avengers time warp and suddenly are facing off against a Sith Lord.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, yeah.
Mother Teresa.
So, Mother Teresa was recently approved as having performed a second miracle posthumously.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's necessary.
What
Yes.
was the miracle?
For
Makes
sainthood,
her
yeah.
eligible for canonization in September.
Oh, good.
Yep, she'll be a saint.
So the thing was, there was this woman named Bursa something in Calcutta,
Okay.
and she was suffering from a stomach tumor, and she prayed to Mother Teresa, and it went away. And they conducted months of investigation on this, and just recently declared it an official miracle.
Yeah, so this only counts if the miracle was done after her death, and that someone prayed to her, right?
They'll include miracles performed during the saint's life, but they have to still be approved.
Okay.
Huh.
But I think both of hers were post-mortem miracles that were
Yes.
attributed to people idolatizing or praying to her, right?
Yeah, yes. So here's the other thing. The doctor who first diagnosed this woman has come out and said it is scientifically proven that the tumor she had was linked to tuberculosis, and it responded to an anti-tubercular drug. So he's saying this was no miracle.
This was science.
Yes.
Well, let her have her sainthood and just
My
move
question
on.
would be, I mean, does she drop the mother from her name if she
I don't
becomes
know.
a saint?
Can you be Saint Mother Teresa?
Yes.
I mean, for as long as everyone's
Mother
called
Mary
her
is
that,
still
it
a
just-
mother.
Yeah.
They still call her Mother Mary of Jesus or something.
I think that the Pope can make them do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Just because it's the Pope and it's the Catholic
That's right.
Church, and they just, they'll just murder their way through it if they have to.
All right.
Crusade their way through.
Oh,
it.
that's what I meant to say. This story comes from People.
Yeah, so one of the stars of Power Rangers from 2011, I believe, named Ricardo Medina Jr.
Wait.
He was what?
Which Power Ranger was he?
What?
Oh,
He was
Power
the Red
Rangers
Ranger.
Samurai. That's the
Oh, yeah,
nobody
that
watched
doesn't
that one.
qualify.
But anyways,
It's still his claim to fame.
okay.
He was
just a bunch
convicted.
of hunks.
Sorry, not convicted. He was charged.
Charged. This guy.
With the murder of his roommate.
Okay, because he just samurai'd him to death on accident.
He was stabbed with
a
with
sword.
a sword.
They were having a
Oh my god.
They were having a disagreement over his roommate's girlfriend being over too often, and one thing led to another, and next thing you know, sword.
Well, it
Jeez,
worked in the
calm
TV
down, Tom
show.
Cruise.
Yeah, I know. This
Nobody died in the TV show, just some sparks, and then they did a flip backwards.
I wonder. I want to know if he put his arms out and he morphed. He was like Tyrannosaurus, and then he stabbed a guy. That would be awesome.
They just all turned into dinosaurs.
They do in my world.
What was that one where it was?
You haven't
it was,
seen my fan fiction, but this guy isn't in it. This guy looks like he's in some porno version of it. I don't know. It just ugh.
Was
Just
it?
looks
What was
filthy.
the Let Our Powers Combine? That was an earlier.
That was Captain
before.
America,
Captain
you
Planet.
freaking hippie.
Yeah, Captain Planet, not America. There we go.
Oh yeah, Planet.
Sorry,
Captain America, you hippie.
Captain Planet was
There's
in my
God, you're
days.
sticking your panties. Shut up.
I'm the old man here, and Power Rangers were after my childhood, basically.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so this guy's a murdering sicko. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Well, that's weird though. They get in a fight and just. I mean, I guess
So
it's
Power
irony,
Rangers
right?
made him do it.
Yeah, all that hate and everything was pent up. It sounds like he was jealous of his roommate, like hooking up with his girlfriend, and he was just be like, "Oh, I don't got a girlfriend. I'm gonna stab you with a sword."
They probably were making too much noise in the room next door.
There you go.
Awkward,
Yeah.
Awkward.
I mean, it could happen.
It can happen. Let's see
That's not
here.
it.
That's
The
the
next
Power
one.
Range. I know,
There
but
you go.
the
I got
Google
you.
thing. I mean, the things weren't
things with
weren't
the
working for
Googles
me.
and
The internet, the internets.
Ninternet.
This is from comingsoon.net. It says that Chronicles of Narnia and stuff.
I?
No.
Hey, I want to tell it.
Okay.
Do it.
Shh, do it. Quiet, guys.
So after Fox got the rights to the Chronicles of Narnia movies, and then Voyage of the Dawn Treader didn't get that great reception, they gave it up, and now it's been picked up by some other studio who's planning on rebooting the series, picking up where they left off.
Oh, really? So it's kind of a reboot, but not.
Yeah, it's weird, but they're basically just ignoring the other movies, and yet they're still picking up with the silver chair.
Huh. What studio is this?
Let me take a look-see.
Are they using the same character? I mean, the same actors?
No, because I mean it's been like 6 years. The kid wouldn't look the same at all.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even know that there was a third movie.
Yeah. They kept putting those out. They were something.
Huh. One of the kids that was in that's face is right there was in The Revenant.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
Do you recognize him, Trevor?
He was the first one to get raped.
Yeah,
by a bear.
I do recognize him.
Oh!
It was actually interesting. General Hux from Star Wars is actually in that, who I didn't actually remember, but General Hux is also played by the guy who played Bill Weasley in the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, whoa, totally.
Weasley. He's also in Ex Machina. So is Poe.
I haven't actually seen that. So.
Anyways.
Mark Gordon Studios, I think, is the name.
Wow, nobody's heard of them.
So somebody with money who created a studio.
Yeah. It's like the Jeremy
Mark
Holt
Gordon
studio.
Company.
All our movies are about panties. Okay, so
Stick in your panties.
That's your new catchphrase.
I'm glad that was birthed here tonight.
Oh,
I know,
boy.
it's gonna keep going with it.
And then people are going to think it's something completely different.
Yeah, I know. Wait, no, it's totally cool.
best-
It's
the
about
best thing-
shoplifting. That's
Yeah,
what it's about.
it's the best way to shoplift.
It's
The
fun.
best thing is it's going to come out at some point. One of us is going to say it in the wrong time.
Oh,
Actually,
my
it'll
gosh.
probably be one of our listeners
Yeah.
who knows us and is
Yeah.
like out of the blue, hey, stick it in your panties.
I wonder
Yeah.
who that'll be.
I don't know.
Your wife.
Shout out.
So what's this next
Kyle's
one
wife,
here?
huh?
Yeah.
So speaking of franchises possibly coming back, they canceled the sequel to Terminator Genesis.
Oh, what a bummer.
I just
Darn.
finally watched that. It showed up on my GameFly because I had no games out last
And
weekend.
you enjoyed it immensely.
No,
Oh, that's too bad.
but you know,
I
it
don't
was
know.
there.
There wasn't enough Arnold butt for him.
Nope. Needed some more of that.
Yeah, they went out of their way to cover up Arnold's butt in this one.
Well, it was CGI butt, so it really was a video game butt.
Oh man, feminists, anti-feminists.
That's a really
right.
short story. That's really all there is to it.
They're not making a
Okay.
sequel.
No
That's it.
sequel.
Oh, they passed over it for a Baywatch movie.
Oh, okay, good.
What?
I did hear that there was
What?
going
There's
to
a
be
Baywatch movie?
Jeremy's excited suddenly.
I don't want you sitting next to me, Jeremy.
Yeah. Why are you so excited for this Baywatch
The
movie?
feminist lady's gonna go crazy.
The feminist lady. I like how you act like there's like one of them out there. That one feminist lady ain't gonna like this. She gonna be upset.
That's right.
Yeah, they cast.
It's got the
Dwayne
Rock
Johnson.
in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Oh wow. Well, that's gonna be a winner of a movie. We'll all tune in
And
for
that chick that fell in love with Charlie on Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep, we all know who that is.
Yeah,
That
totally.
chick.
That
Look
chick.
at you, just. Oh man, you called her a chick.
Oh gosh, Kyle.
Oh
You're so
man.
misogynistic.
I know.
Stop being misogynist.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Oh, hey. And speaking of Inglourious Bastards, that's taken directly from that.
Yeah.
So that about wraps up our show for the evening. It's been fun.
Send us emails.
Send us emails.
So
that
we can read them
wanna
next
get
week.
At emails.
Send us a video if you've seen Bigfoot.
It's at the I want to get
Prove it to
at
us.
meninatub.tub And
Tub?
that's how it works. That's how the internet works.
Tell us if you think we're completely off base on the butt thing.
Yep.
Tweet at us.
Maybe the butt thing is fine. Tweets. I'm sure Kyle's gonna do a poll next week.
I'm sure I will.
Dance?
Yeah.
I mean,
How would you
Pole
steal
dance.
from Walmart?
Yeah.
That's a good poll. You know, I can
One
I
of
can
the
leave
answers
it up.
better be stick it in your panties.
All right, all together now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Stick it in your panties! All right, that's been it for us.
I don't know if Trevor said that.
I totally said it.
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Yell it.
Say it
I'm
again, Trevor.
I'm looking at the
Say it
audio here,
again.
Trevor. I'm gonna check the audio.
Kyle's checking the game tape on this one.
I don't think there's anything.
I don't think there
I
was.
don't think there was.
I don't know.
But
Nope.
You totally see it.
He
Okay,
did.
He said
Did
it.
it.
He said
All
it.
right.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a real fun, enjoyable evening with all of you. We'll see you next week at 11 p.m. Central Time. This has been always a pleasure. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. It's been nice.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thanks, Nathan, for
All of us.
coming in and visiting us from Texas. Good night.
Yeah.
Nathan's got them mad hip-hop skills.